Hello kiddies, in today's episode we're driving from Mount Gambier all the way to Phillip Island. First of all, we just went from Mount Gambier to just out of Ballarat. Here's some lovely scenery of us driving down the road. We went a back road. It was lovely and slow, but it was also very brown. So we stayed in this great little campground that was on Wiki Camps. It was by donation. They had showers, they had toilets, it was dead flat. It was a lovely little place, about a 5-minute drive out of one side of Ballarat. I thought it was great. Stupidly though, I decided we'd drive all the way to Phillip Island one day for one night and then we'd drive all the way back again. Petrol hadn't quite gone to its mad stage by this stage, but we ought to think about it. So here we're going to go on highways all the way from Ballarat round to Phillip Island. Of course, we get stuck, as you do, on any freeway in Melbourne with an accident. It was only 10 or 15 minutes of them doing roadworks, but you've got to see these things. So let's hope you enjoy our little scenes of Melbourne as we drive through, and then we'll get down to Phillip Island where we'll get to see some fairy penguins and some absolutely stunning scenery. Hope you enjoy. Okay, did you enjoy that nice little drive? As you know, I go the wrong way sometime, so let's pay attention to this sign that says Phillip Island and get off the highway so that we can get going down to Phillip Island. The drive was about 4 hours, but it was on a highway, so unless we were just in the centre of the town, it was pretty good. It was a bit stressful when we had to change lanes or going over the Westgate Bridge because, I'm not real good on high bridges, let alone scary ones with lots of trucks and 4 or 5 lanes. But hey, we've made it down to Phillip Island. Once we go over this bridge that you can see, we are going to be at Phillip Island, and it's an amazing place. So we check into this little caravan park with a little van for the night, we settle in for a couple of hours this afternoon before we go down to have a look around Phillip Island, and then we're going to watch the penguins come in tonight. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Hello kitties, here we are driving around Phillip Island. So we're going to go past where the penguin point is and go penguin parades, got entrance is, and we're going to go right up the other round, right around the other end, around a dirt track. It's quite an easy dirt track, but oh my goodness, the views were stunning. This is like island type views. It was just beautiful. And you're driving along and you get to see these geesey, whatever they're called things, and they're just hanging real close to the road. Aren't you scared of cars, you lot? They were pretty gorgeous. Look how cute they are. But check out that rocks. Oh my gosh, those rocks are just gorgeous. Windswept and beautiful. It was just the most amazing drive. Don't just go and see the penguins if you go to Phillip Island or if you go to the motorbikes. Go for a drive around the end because the rocks are absolutely gorgeous and the scenery is beautiful. Okay, so tonight we're going to go down there where that little grey thing is, and we're going to watch the penguins come in, and they wander up and hide in the bushes and wander all the way back and see things. Can't wait! Hello kitties, tonight we're going to go look at penguins. 730 they saw last night, but I didn't get it till 8:30 and it's only 5:30, so I reckon we can probably get something to eat here. Looks like there's lots to see. I don't know how much you'll all get to see because it's going to be dark, but hey, go look at someone else's videos otherwise.
Special natural place. It's the heart of a wild little penguin colony. We ask that you help us keep it wild and keep it dark. Little penguins are a wild species wonderfully adapted for life in the ocean. For their well-being, we ask that you enjoy a technology-free experience. Help us ensure that the penguins are not exposed to artificial light from our phones and other devices.
Okay, so I was going to go over that section where there's about 2,000 people, but then after watching those videos, I've decided to come over here where there's only about 200 of us, and it should be nice little viewing because those little penguins are going to walk over there. look at that. They've got nice little huts built for them. And they're going to come wandering along there. This is our great little spot we're going to see up. They're going to wander along this path and they're going to wander up there. And we've got a good little spot, but I tell you, these people around the corner, see they're underneath there in that little glass bit. Now they're going to see them eye to eye, but I tell you, that was super expensive, so we didn't do that. Okay, as you saw by the video, they don't like us taking cameras there, but they let us have all these photos for free. You just log on to their website and they give it to you. There's videos, there's photos, there's not too many of them, but oh, aren't they so cute? Look at them waddling past. So they waddle past my feet, must have seen about 100 of them. I'm glad I changed because I still met some people that went into the general admission. They only saw about 30 of them, where I got to saw them waddle up the track like this. It was so gorgeous. And here we are a few hours later going back into our caravan park. Jasper's not very happy because it's now about 9:30, 10 o'clock and his dinner time is 6. So he wasn't impressed at having to wait so long, but hey, penguins come before you every now and then, Jasper. Join us next time when we drive, we get on the boat and we go to Tasmania. See you then.
All right, I'm going. I'm getting you dinner.